Welcome to another episode of Thirst D's Action Figure News and Reviews. And today we are going to review a G.I. Joe Classifieds Franklin Airborne Tall Tree. And let's get ready to open this guy up. Okay, we're back, and here we have Airborne out of his box. Now, this one is a special one for me as it brings back a bunch of good childhood memories. Airborne, I remember buying this figure, going to KB Toys and picking him up and being like, man, these are great. I can't wait for one day for them to get bigger. Now, here we are. So Airborne comes with, looks like a helmet that looks really good. It looks like the ones that they're putting with most of the newer figures today. He comes with a pair of goggles. Looks like these are ones that slip over his helmet. Well, no, these are the ones that slip over his head so he can wear them on his face, where this pair is the ones that slips over his helmet that we'll show shortly. Then you have the pair of lights that plug into the top of said helmet, which actually looks really good as well. He also comes with a few weapons, such as his machine gun, and it looks like it has a suppressor which comes off, which is always good, and a magazine that comes out. I love the fact that G.I. Joe is doing this with their weapons. And he also has a pistol that goes into his pocket, as long as also a knife which fits into his sheath, and a backpack which looks like the one that came with Duke. The only thing that I might have done a little differently with this one is have a parachute backpack, as I believe that's the one where the original 3.5-inch figure came with. Now, on to our figure. Okay, so here we have Airborne, and he has all the regular articulation that you would expect from the G.I. Joes. He can do a T-pose. He has pinless knees and elbow joints and knees, though his knees are quite stiff. Now let's see, and as all G.I. Joes, normally they can carry all of their accessories. So we'll start with the pistol, which fits right snugly into its pouch. We have his helmet, which is going to go right over his head quite nicely. Then we'll see if we can throw on the goggles on top to have that nice airborne look. And I know we can't wait for the helicopter to come out, because we do know that Airborne was Wild Bill's co-pilot in most of these episodes. You'll have his knife, which will go into his sheath. And now let's pause and see if we can get some of these guns on him. Just all right. Now, as we're back to Airborne to take a look at how he is. If you look, he's holding his machine gun quite nicely. The helmet looks good. The face sculpt looks good on this one. One of the things that we loved most about Airborne was that he was Native American, and they are bringing out that in this figure. So also with the straps that are on the legs, we also have drop down hips that we can push up. They do not hinder any articulation whatsoever, as they are very flexible. Look at the back here for his backpack. Where his backpack goes shows a good insignia. I believe he was a sergeant. And this figure is exactly what we would expect from Airborne. He's going to make a great addition to our G.I. Joe line. So now let's pop off this helmet, switch out these goggles, and take a look and see how that's going to look on this figure. All right. We're back. Now we popped on his glasses that go over the eyes. We put the telescopic lenses on the helmet, him holding his machine rifle, and he looks ready for battle. We can drop him out of a plane, out of a helicopter, and he'll be one of those Joes that is ready to fight Cobra at a moment's notice. I don't have any real complaints about this guy. He looks good. Face sculpt is good. Uh, just the way they did his uniform, it so matches the original. It just gives homage to what we look for in a G.I. Joe Classics figure. Now, let's do some comparisons. Okay, to start out with, we'll do the 60th anniversary Navy SEAL that just came out from G.I. Joe, another awesome looking figure. And beside him, we have the Snake Eyes that came with Timber, very good Snake Eyes. And now let's try a couple more. Okay, and up next for comparison, we have Jody Shooter, which is someone that you always want to have around if you're dropping into any hot zone that Cobra might be infiltrating, along with Wolf Spider, which actually looks like he would be a good partner for Airborne when they're dropped into those dangerous situations. So, to bring this review to a close, I would have to say that the Hasbro team for G.I. Joe continues to step their game up. I am so looking forward to the rest of the things that are coming out this year, but Airborne has to be one of the top ones that I am liking so far. And a lot of that is the nostalgia that is brought back to me from being a kid and playing with this figure. He is one of the Joes that I always had with me. So, with that being said, I may be a little biased, but I like this figure. Joes are killing it. So, can't wait for our next review to see what comes next. And until then, remember, stay thirsty and enjoy these figs. I'm out.